So we have a service called WISP-TIS, which basically is a exe service which sits there and monitors all of the packet information coming from the digitizer. So it gathers information like the XY coordinates of the pen, if the pen's above the screen. A lot of people don't realize that since these are EM digitizers or electromagnetic digitizers, we have the ability to sense when you're above the screen. So we can get information about, are you touching the screen or are you above the screen? And that's really useful because in an application now you can utilize the Z-axis, which is something you can't do with the mouse, obviously.
Right.
So you can get the Z-axis, you can also get the X and Y axis from this WISP-TIS service. So so those are the main elements you can get out of the pen today. We have a managed API and a COM-based API on top of that. So you can compose ink, you can render ink, you can read the pen movements. Those are kind of the basic things you can do. We also have an API for handwriting recognition. So if somebody goes ahead and inks in something, you can get that ink collection, that stroke information, and then send it to the recognizer. The recognizer will tell you what it thinks it is along with the top alternates. We also have a gesture recognizer, so you can do gestures to do a variety of things. So those are some of the things you can do as a developer.
That's really cool. And you can use those obviously from any of the .NET.
Yep. Yeah, we have the SDK is a great .NET SDK. So we have a set of WinForm components like ink picture control. So it's just a WinForm component you can stick on a WinForm, and with one line of code you can go ahead and start inking directly on that and have access to the full API. We also have an ink edit control, so you can create edit controls that directly insert ink and then convert it to text. We have an object called the ink overlay object. We have something called the ink divider. An ink divider is an interesting object. It does more coarse grain recognition of the ink, so it can help you just understand things like what's a sentence, what's a word, what's a paragraph, what's a picture versus what's a letter. So there's some pretty interesting stuff, and it's all managed code. So if you're using VS.NET, you'll love it.